Welcome to Beyond Borders, the Filipino Couple Nurses podcast. I'm JD, and together with my wife Joy, we'll take you on a journey through the real stories, challenges, and triumphs of Filipino nurses working abroad. From the Philippines to the Middle East to the United States, we'll share our experiences, lessons learned, and practical tips to help you chase your nursing dreams overseas. Whether you're just starting your nursing career, reviewing for NCLEX, and already preparing to migrate, this podcast is for you. So sit back, relax, and join us as we go beyond borders, because nursing isn't just a profession, it's a global journey. Okay, story time muna tayo. Balikan natin kung saan nagsimula ang lahat. I graduated in 2010 and passed the local boards ang same year. Saya, kasi akala ko nun, once nakapasa ka na ng boards, agad-agad, may trabaho ka, magkakasweldo ka, and mabibili mo na lahat ng gusto mo. Pero hindi ganun ang reality. That time kasi, sobrang dami ng nurses sa Pilipinas. Grabe ang oversupply. Ang dami sa batch namin pero halos walang hiring. Kaya napilitan ako mag-volunteer sa isang hospital for 1 year. Imagine that. Full-time trabaho, pero walang assurance, walang security, walang sweldo. Kasi nga volunteer work. After a year, sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi pwede ito. Kailangan ko ng ibang option. Then, came RN Hills program. Nag-apply ako dito, nakapasa, and luckily was assigned as an operating room sa isang regional hospital sa Pampanga, which is malaki siya, around 1,000 bed capacity, I guess. Meron kaming 10 OR theaters. Dito ko talaga nahanap yung calling ko, yung pagiging OR nurse. Every day felt challenging pero fulfilling. Pero after 1 year, tapos na ang kontrata at hindi na pwedeng mag-renew para magkaroon naman ng ibang chance ang ibang nurses na makapag-work, maka-earn ng salary. So, yun nga, natapos ang 1 year ko. Oh, ang salary namin, malaki. 8,000 pesos lang yun every month. Para may idea kayo, that's around $150 per month. Take note, per month ha. Kaya kahit mahal na mahal kong trabaho ko nun, alam kong hindi sustainable. So, yun na nga. Tapos ang kontrata, kailangan ko naman maghanap ng bagong trabaho. After that, Pampanga government launched a program for nurses. This time, instead of hospital work, we were assigned to different far-flung areas to provide medical support to barangays and municipalities. And here's a realization na hindi ko makakalimutan noon. 1 year ago, I was inside the OR preparing for a craniotomy case, which I truly love. And then the coming year, I was riding a boat going to a remote community para magbigay ng basic health services. Don't get me wrong, community nursing is a wonderful specialty, and I have friends and I have huge respect for those who chose the path. Pero deep inside, I know it wasn't for me. My heart was in the operating room, in surgery. So with the little savings that I had, I took the risk and went to Manila. Doon ako nag-apply sa iba't ibang agencies for work abroad. Pero grabe ang competition kasi nga ang dami pa ring nurses ng time na yon, ang dami requirements. They wanted years of experience, specialty certifications, and all sorts of documents. Newbie nurse pa lang ako noon, parang around second year ko pa lang as a nurse for my licensing. Pero, ayun, luckily, meron ako nakitang isang agency, in-applyan ko siya, and then, swerte, tinanggap ang application ko, and na-interview. It's a private hospital in Saudi Arabia. So, buti na lang, na-hire ako doon. Ni-hire nila ako kahit paano. So, yun doon nag-start ang journey ko going to Saudi Arabia. Side note lang, doon ko rin nakilala ang wife ko. Yep, sa isang agency na in-applyan ko, doon kami unang nag-cross paths. Kaya kung isipin mo, minsan talaga, hindi mo alam kung saan ka dadalhin ng buhay. Akala mo, trabaho lang ang hinahanap mo. Pero destiny pala yung makikita mo. Kasi yung time na yon, sabi ko, I need to focus on my career para kahit papano may progress ako kasi almost, I think, I'm going 3 years na nun as a nurse, as a licensed nurse, pero wala pa rin akong trabaho. So, yun na nga, sabi ko, focus ako sa career, kailangan kong ayusin to. And, nakuha ko na yung chance na makapunta ng Saudi Arabia. And at the same time, nakita ko na ng wife ko. Future wife, sorry. Okay, that was my backstory. Now, story naman ng wife ko. So, after her graduation and after she passed her exam, local boards, hindi agad siya nakakuha ng hospital job. Just like many nurses that time, she had to explore other options. She worked in call centers kasi let's be honest, doon may hiring, may sweldo at may stability kahit papaano. Pero kahit maganda ang sahod, deep inside she knew this is not nursing. Later on, she tried being a mall nurse. Na-hire din siya doon as a mall nurse. Sa isang malaking groceries, not grocery, as a super center sa Pilipinas. At first, exciting daw kasi naka-uniform pa rin siya and she was technically a nurse. Pero sa totoo lang, very little yung actual nursing work. Nakwento niya din sa akin noon, minsan bored na bored siya kasi wala ngang pasyente. Kaya ang ginawa niya, naglakad-lakad siya sa mall during downtime. Sabi pa nga niya, minsan tumutulong pa siyang magbag ng groceries ng mga customers para lang may magawa. At worst, parang HR ang work niya, hindi nursing. Dumating pa yung point na they wanted to promote her, not as a nurse, but as a supervisor sa receiving and dispatching department. Pero hindi niya tinanggap kasi sabi niya, pag ginawa ko to, mawawala na talaga ang line ko as a nurse. Malaki sahod pero hindi yun ang gusto niya. So instead, she started looking for volunteer opportunities as well. Sumali siya sa mga medical missions kahit walang bayad kasi alam niya na minsan in the Philippines, dapat may connection o backer para makapasok sa hospital. And she was right. She told me, kwento pa nga niya minsan, kailangan niya magpuyat hanggang 3 a.m. kasi that's the time na open ang provincial government offices para lang maipasa yung requirements at mapansin ng mga taong may decision-making power. Sa Pilipinas nga, sabi nga nila, it's not what you know, it's who you know. At ayun nga, her efforts paid off. She landed a job as a PACU nurse in a government hospital sa Laguna. Pero contractual lang, and as we all know, contractual means delayed ang sahod. Minsan, sobrang tagal bago dumating ang sweldo. Sabi niya before, almost 3 months silang walang sweldo. But here's what I admire about her. Madiskarte siya. Dahil delayed ng sahod, she started selling perfumes and other items to her co-staff. Kahit maliit lang ang tubo, it was enough to cover her daily expenses. She didn't let the system stop her from surviving. All these experiences, call center, mall nurse, volunteer missions, PACU work, shaped her into someone resourceful, determined, and ready to face bigger challenges. Kaya nung dumating yung chance to apply abroad, she already had the grit and confidence to grab it. At doon nga pumasok ang Saudi Arabia sa kwento niya, and like I shared earlier, doon kami unang nagkakilala while applying sa Manila agencies. Faith ka nga. Okay, so what our reflections and takeaways sa aming backstory? One thing I really admire about my wife is her perseverance and diskarte. Hindi siya madaling sumuko. Kahit anong hirap, kahit delayed ang sahod, kahit volunteer lang, she kept moving forward. She didn't let her title as a nurse fade away. Kahit na tinutulak na siyang lumayo sa profession. And that's a lesson I think many of us can take. Kung gusto mo talagang ipaglaban ang calling mo, gagawa ka ng paraan, even if it means late nights, side hustles, or sacrificing comfort. Every step, kahit ganun kahirap, prepared for the bigger stage. And sa story ko naman, looking back, that chapter of my life was full of struggles. Low pay, unstable contracts, endless application, but also full of turning points. From discovering my passion in the OR, to realizing my limits in community nursing, to taking that leap of faith to apply abroad. Kung may lesson dito, it's this. Every detour has a purpose. Yung volunteer work, yung RN Hills, yung community nursing, all of this prepared me for the bigger opportunities ahead. And eventually, that road led me to Saudi Arabia. Salamat sa pakikinig sa first episode natin ng Beyond Borders, the Filipino Couple Nurses Podcast. Sana na-inspire kayo sa aming backstories. Sabi nga nila, hindi straight line ang path ng isang nurse. Pero lahat ng detour may gamit sa future. Okay, don't forget to follow or share this podcast para mas marami pang nurses ang ma-inspire. This is JD reminding you, nursing isn't just a job, it's a journey. Kita-kits sa next episode. Next episode naman natin is magpo-focus naman tayo sa life namin sa Saudi Arabia, na mga challenges, language barrier, katrabaho, and adjustments. So, see, kita tayo next time. Bye and God bless!